Carricker comes to another video, and this time we'll be taking a look at the AEW Unrivaled Series 6, the Demo God, Le Champion, Chris Jericho. Yes, finally found this guy. I've been looking for this figure for quite a while. This figure looks amazing. Anyways, very excited for this one. Finally, my local Target restocked Series 6, and luckily I was able to find this one, because this seems to be one of the more harder figures to track down. But either way, glad I found him. Couple of issues I had with it, but I'll get into that later on. But before we do so, take a look at the packaging first. Of course, Chris Jericho there. Picture of Chris Jericho from the match. He is number 45, Series 6. Same thing on the side here. His letter is a C. And then on the back is a picture of Chris Jericho from the match this figure is based on. This is from Revolution, February 29th, 2020, Chicago, Illinois, when he faced Jon Moxley, which is actually when he dropped the AEW title to Jon Moxley, which if you actually have this figure and the Series 2 Jon Moxley, you can recreate this match. So that's pretty interesting. And the other figures instead, of course, we got Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, MJF, Hikaru Shida, and the Lucha Bros. I already reviewed Hikaru Shida, so check that out if you haven't seen it. Jake Hager, I will be getting him soon, as well as MJF. I mainly want MJF just for the ring he has on his finger. And the Lucha Bros, I am definitely grabbing these two as soon as I can find them. So like I said, so stay tuned. Anyways, that does it for the packaging, so let's open up Chris Jericho and see what we got. We'll be right back. Okay, so here we have Le Champion, Chris Jericho, opened up out of his packaging, and oh my god, this figure is amazing. A definite step up compared to Series 1. Definitely a great upgrade. Like I said, there is a couple of issues I have with it, but I'll go and get to that later on. First up is accessories. His only accessory he comes with is the AEW Championship, which is nothing too different. It's pretty much the same title we've seen before with the Chase variant of the Series 1 Jericho, the Series 2 Jon Moxley, Series 5 Jon Moxley, and of course the ringside exclusive A Little Bit of Bubbly Chris Jericho set. The strap is definitely a little bit softer, so that is different. But the plates themselves look fine. Everything's pretty much the same. So if you don't have an AEW title, here's your chance. Now on to Jericho himself. We got a new head sculpt, and I love this head sculpt. You know, I got the screaming face, looks just like him, much better than Series 1. However, I think his hair is a little bit off. I think the color of his hair is a little bit off. I think it needs to be a little bit brighter, maybe. Like if I bring in the picture on the package, see it's like a brighter color. And even from the actual match, I see just a tad bit, maybe a darker down here, but also maybe a little bit lighter up here. I don't know. But I think it's the same color as the Series 1. But we'll look into that later when we do a comparison. And he does have his bandana that he wore in that match, pretty much like Hangman Page. If you want to take it off so bad, you can just pop the head off. Even though he did wrestle the match with it on, as you see here in the picture. Once again, I think it should be a little bit thicker, but it's fine. Skin tone, I think it looks decent. Tattoos look amazing, as always, and they look better with this better skin tone. I mean, they looked fine on the Series 1, like the pale version, but it looks better on the actual good skin tone. I'm still curious how they got the rights to some of these. Oh, it looks like they took away one of the tattoos. It looks like there's a tattoo missing here, because I think there was the Queen tattoo. Yeah, that they chose to get rid of. Oh wait, maybe they didn't. Oh, my bad. I thought it was right here, but it turns out it's back here. Yep. Yeah, but it does look a little bit different than his real tattoo. Like I said, I'm curious how they got the rights to that. Like I said, Jason Voorhees down there. I think that's Eddie from Iron Maiden. And of course, we got the album cover from Queen. Which, great bands, by the way. Like I said, I'm so curious how they got the rights to that. And of course, the Fozzy F on his hand. His tights look pretty cool, you know, black with the yellow designs, but it is plain on the back, which from my understanding is accurate. And that brings me to another one of my big complaints with this figure, is that his attire is a little bit too boring in my opinion. Like the Series 1 was awesome, and and I think the upcoming one that's coming out soon is actually much better than this. And even the what is it? The Amazon exclusive, I think, has a better attire than this. So I don't know, this attire just seems too plain. I think there's other attires I could have gone with. But at the same time, I'm glad you can recreate the match between him and Moxley, you know, with this figure. Which, speaking of which, for comparisons, here he is with the Series 2 John Moxley. So now you can recreate that match if you really wanted to. Of course, Moxley's way too tall. So yeah, the scale is way off. But it's still cool to have both of these figures, you know, if you have them. And then also for another comparison, here he is with the Series 1 Chris Jericho. This is the original Series 1. This is not the Series 1B with the updated skin tone. Yeah, see the differences? Yeah, tattoos are much brighter on this one because of the old skin tone, but they definitely look more accurate and more realistic on this one. See, I still like this attire better because, you know, even though it's just plain black, it still has these silver slashes, so it has like a unique design. This one just has, you know, just like yellow squares or whatever on it, and then nothing on the back. So, kind of boring, but it's still cool. However, it would have been nice if he came with like a jacket or a shirt or something. Oh, just something else. I mean, really? The title is his only accessory? Oh well. Articulation, pretty much what you expect for an unrivaled figure. Head can rotate 360. His hair doesn't really get in the way that much, but it still does kinda. Can go up and down, not that much because of the bandana in the way. Arms rotate 360, in and out with a nice ratcheting joint. Rotate the bicep, double jointed elbow with a nice ratcheting joint. Swivel with the wrist, and then a hinge. Of course, has the upper torso joint, which can go all over the place. Slight swivel waist, can go forward about that far, and then back about that far. Legs forward about that far, and back to the original position. In and out, rotate at the thigh, there we go. Double jointed knee, swivel with the boot, hinge at the ankle with the ratchet joint, and then the angle pivot. So pretty nice. So even though I still love the Series 1 Jericho, this is definitely a major upgrade. So quick final thoughts. Overall, I still really like this figure. Like I said, my only issue with it is that, yeah, I think his hair is a little bit off and the bandana should be a tad bit thicker. And I wish they would have given him, you know, a more, you know, toyetic attire. Because this one, I mean, I like this attire, but, you know, it's just too plain for me, in my opinion. And also, maybe another accessory would have been fine, you know, like a t-shirt or a jacket or something, because the AEW title, you know, his only accessory, meh. So it's still a cool figure. Definitely a major upgrade to Series 1. And it is pretty cool that you can recreate the match between Jericho and Moxley from when Moxley won the belt. Anyways, aside from the few issues I, you know, mentioned, I still really like this figure. Like I said, love the new face, love the expression. The tattoos look great. Like, it feels good in the hand. The articulation's really good on it. It's definitely going to be a fun figure to pose around, you know, in stop motions or figure photography. So that's going to be pretty cool. So I would say if you need a Jericho figure in your AEW collection, this is definitely a great one to go with. So if you can still find him in the store or get him on Ringside Collectibles, I would say go for it. Or I think he's still available in Shop AEW. So like I said, if you want it, go for it. So if you can find it for a decent price, go for it. Anyways, that pretty much does it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out the other review I have for you today, which is the WWE Elite Series 89 Damian Priest. I'm so excited to review that one for you. So check that out if you haven't seen it. Also, check out my review of the Series 1 Chris Jericho, Series 2 John Moxley, and the Series 6 Hikaru Shida if you haven't seen it already. It's in my AEW playlist. And also, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single upload. I upload new reviews just about every single Saturday right here on this channel. So that pretty much does it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. And until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream, and you can't touch my soul. I'm out.